Okay, this is a surprise. I did not know this was gonna be here, but I just got my keys. So today is like the first official day. And I kind of wanted to just walk you through and show you what the house looks like now, because I am gonna be doing like a whole renovation. And so I just kind of want to show you what it looks like now and just kind of walk you through the changes that I'm gonna be making, okay? So welcome to my channel. I didn't even do like an intro, but yeah, so we're here. This is my new home. I'm going to be filming out of this house. So this is the living room area. So right now everything's very echoey because clearly there is nothing here. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we're gonna do here. Obviously right now it's just very bare. You can't really see the view. There's an amazing view behind all of this. Starting off here, I just think that we're gonna, just kind of do something here with the fireplace. Everything's a little outdated. This is like an 80s home, 1980s home. What do you call it? Like a Laguna Charmer?
I would call it Cape Cod.
Like a Cape Cod, yeah. This is very much like a Cape Cod styled home. And so we're gonna make it like a little more modern. We're going to, just give it like a little bit more of me, like what I feels like home to me. So starting off with our little powder room, this room here, it feels like a little dark. As you can tell, this is kind of like old Victorian style, but yeah, I can't wait to just like start changing things in here. But there's the powder room. This isn't a very big home, but I feel like it's big enough for me and I just love it. So this is like the dining area. This is where I'll have like a formal dining room, which I will tell you right now, there's a cake. My favorite cake. I'm already knowing this is Susie cake. So this here is the kitchen. So this is gonna get completely blown out. We do have to get like permits and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a long process. But once it does happen, then everything will move a lot quicker. I am gonna make just some minor changes so that I could at least film in here and it could just feel comfortable for the next 1.5 to 2 years. But right now, just off the top of my head, new counters, new stove, new sink. And then this right here also has to be either changed, or we'll see about this. I don't want to put too much money into this because obviously it's all gonna get torn out. But here is the kitchen where all the magic is about to happen. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, guys, this is my favorite cake in the whole world. If you've never been to Susie Cakes sponsor me. This right here it's the red velvet is where it's at. Now, one thing is I don't have like a ton of storage in this kitchen. So this is pretty much like, from what I remember, this is some of the bigger storage areas here, but I'm used to having I just have so much. I have so many gadgets and pots and bakeware and stuff like that. So on top of just using the regular cabinetry that's here, because we have this empty space here, what I thought about doing is just temporarily getting a huge, kind of like a cabinet, which I will use as an appliance pantry. Where, have you seen those, it just has the shelves, and then you have your toaster, you have your rice cooker, your blender, and so everything is just in one area, and it's not just kind of all scattered around, because right now I have to I have to go blend this, I have to go run to get something, and we just don't even have the space here, so I feel like that's gonna come in handy. And then lastly, I'm gonna do a mobile, it's kind of like a mobile island. And so I kind of have it now where at my current house, and it works really, really well. So I could literally just kind of park it here, and then when I need it, bring it out, put it back in. So I feel like that is gonna get me through the next 2 years until we do the full remodel. And of course, when that happens, and I will bring you along, and that's gonna be a whole project. And it'll be fun. It'll be fun because it'll just be a whole new not like a new house, but it's gonna be pretty much like a new house, which is gonna be, you know, that's super, super exciting. So that's pretty much what's going on here in the kitchen. And we're gonna do a few things to the cabinets, put in like old hardware. But as that happens, like you'll see it because you'll see me filming in here. So I'm gonna use this part-time. I have another kitchen that I'll be using as well. So yeah, you guys will get to see it. And then here I'm thinking just formal dining, you know, when family's over. Family is huge to me. So I love having my family over. I think like a really big table here, something here, like maybe some type of, like a big, huge hutch. And then you have like your plates, and then it just looks like really decorative. It makes it look, I feel like it really elevates a room. So I'd have that and then the formal dining. So that's pretty much it here downstairs. And now we can move on to, let's see, we can go into my bedroom. So it's up here. Let's start off with one of the best things of this room, which is the view. Here, so this is hilarious. Let me show you this. This is funny. So first of all, we have no mirror, okay? Then we have this stuff. This is obviously very outdated. I thought about changing it all out, but then I'd have to go and change out the flooring. So now I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do like a DIY situation on this and, you know, just kind of figure this out. But like, let me know if you notice anything here. There is no shower. I'm like, where am I gonna shower? So there's no shower, but I'm thinking I'm gonna make something work with this. Tomorrow, we're gonna have someone come out, take a look at it. Can this be removed? Can we just scrap this all out and just put a shower for now? Like, I'm just trying to figure out how to make it a little bit more functional until the big reno, which will be in about 1.5 years. So, you know, I have to make it comfy because I'm gonna be here for a while. That we need a new toilet. I wouldn't show you the toilet in there, but I was like, how? Like, why? Why does the toilet look like that? And then we have this closet. So this is what I'm really scared of because my closet right now is about 3 times the size of this and I don't have enough room. So how this is gonna work, I don't know yet, but we're gonna make it work. I have extra storage in the garage. The garage is pretty big and it has a lot of storage in there, so I'm happy about that. But you know, this here is going to be probably for like the clothes that I am currently wearing, and then I'll just do like a seasonal swap out. So here is the walk-in closet. And now we are going down to the first level. So let me show you what we have down here. And yeah, this whole floor is gonna change in the reno, but I will walk you in for now. This is going to be my daughter's room. The thing about this is it also doesn't have a closet, so we have to figure things out. There's like little things like that that I'm gonna have to figure out until we do the renovation, but once that's done, this is actually gonna turn into one room. So this room here is, it's a smaller room. This room is gonna be my mom's for now. This room, it just has wall-to-wall closets. It's very small, so she's going to just have her bed, her dresser, and I'll show you right now what is going to happen here with the reno, just so you get like just kind of like a little sneak peek. This will all be pushed in, and we will have a washroom. It's gonna have like a kind of like a kitchen area, a seating area. It's gonna go back about 25 feet, and then there's gonna be an elevator back there because this is it's a vertical home, so we need to be able to get down easily. But yeah, this is, I'm like excited about it. But for now, this is obviously just a storage closet for them. I'm gonna put like stackable washers for now. And this right here, I'm actually going to make it into, like, I wanna utilize any dead space like this because, you know, we need it. So I'm thinking just for now, I'm gonna make it into just kind of like a little coffee bar, so that if I'm filming or I'm doing something that's like I'm using and working in the kitchen, my mom still has access to be able to make herself some coffee, and then I'll have like a little mini fridge and stuff like that. So that is my plan to do in here. And I'm excited because I'm gonna do a lot of the stuff. I'm very like hands-on, and I love doing a lot of DIYs. Like, I'm very creative when it comes to that. And everything that I usually start doing that's like a DIY, it turns out pretty good. So I'm excited about that. And then in here, which is their little restroom, which is, I was like, wow. The wallpaper, very, very, very bright. I'm gonna do this white. Like we're just going white with this, changing out the mirror, changing out this this cabinet for now, changing the toilets. I think that's really all we're doing. We're doing like changing toilets, changing just like anything that I actually have to change. And then from there, we're just gonna wait, you know, just make it like as comfortable as possible. You know, it's been a little, ¿cómo se dice? Hasn't really been taken care of out here for about, I don't know, a little over 6 months from what it looks like longer, but that's what the owner said, so I don't know. But out here, I'm also gonna have like a landscape architect come out, and this whole area will just turn into, I'm thinking, just kind of like a barbecue family area. The lot goes downhill. If I can fit a lap pool, if I can fit something along those lines, then I will do it. And if not, then we'll just work with what we have. But yeah, this is kind of like the raw, the real, like what it's looking like right now. And I love it. I love it because I feel like I'm gonna be able to turn it into exactly what I want, you know? So that is pretty much the tour. You saw a little bit of everything. My living room, kitchen, my bedroom, the bedrooms downstairs, this outdoors area that looks like it's been deserted for a while. But yeah, this is going to be home, and this is where we're gonna be filming out of. And I'm just so excited to kind of like show you guys as it transforms. And I'm gonna be showing a lot more like on Instagram. I'm actually gonna be showing bits and pieces of the renovation. So if that's something that you are interested in seeing, then of course, make sure that you're following me on Instagram. And if you guys wanna see more of that here on YouTube, then please comment down below so that I know that you guys are interested in seeing like a little bit more into like my personal life like this, because this is obviously very personal to me. This is my home and it's fun and I love to share it, but I know that I'm here cooking with you guys and you guys love all of my food content. So that's what I'm here for. But if you guys do want to see this and this side of my life, then I'm happy to share this too. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, show me some love, go hit that like button. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Really, like none of this could be possible without you. So just know that I truly, truly appreciate you being here and sharing and liking and like really just talking about my channel, because that's how you guys help me grow. So thank you so much. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.